Sometimes on AutoCAD electrical drawings you do end up with lines that aren't wire numbered, so therefore they're not connected to the AutoCAD electrical project database, which means they are literally just an AutoCAD line and not actually linked in any way with an attribute such as a wire number. Now you have a really good tool in AutoCAD electrical that allows you to show wires. We're still in drawing demo02.dwg in the Demo 10 project in the project manager. And what I've done, I've zoomed extents. You can do that just by double clicking on the wheel on the mouse. And you can see the entire wiring network on this particular drawing. So you can see there's lots of reds and colours and greens and blues. And sometimes you can't see the wood for the trees. So what you do is when you've zoomed extents like this, you go to the schematic tab on the ribbon, go to edit wires, wire numbers, and go to this flyout menu here. Go to show wires. And it highlights all the wires and displays relationships between wire numbers and wire segments. But what it also does is it shows you what is not a wire. So if I click on show wires now, I want to show wires which are lines on the wire layers. And when I click on OK now, it'll prompt me saying that there's 167 line entities. 166 are wires which are lines on normal wire layers shown red, and there's 0 wires, lines on no wire numbering wire layers, shown magenta. So if I click on OK now, what'll happen is all the wires that are numbered have gone a much deeper red. Now you'll notice up here, there's a line that is just white, and it's on the symbols layer. So obviously the current layer was symbols when that line was drawn. It's pretty obvious now, everything is red apart from that line there, so you can pick it out. So what you do is zoom in. As soon as you zoom in, that highlighting goes. And then what you can do is you can do an edit wire number. Pick on the line. And as soon as you do that, there's no prompting there. Why not? Because it's just a regular AutoCAD line. You haven't used the wire command to draw it. So if I now remove that line and delete it, it's just a line, so it doesn't matter. You can just delete it. If I go to wire here, and now just place a wire. I'm just going to start here, drag across, click again, enter to finish. So there's a wire now without any numbering. So if I hit escape, just to cancel that, and double click on the wheel to zoom extents. Make sure that you save the drawing as well to update the database behind. We go back to show wires here now on the pull down menu. Show wires, lines on wire layers, and click on OK. Click on OK again. Can you see that that is now red? Because it's a wire, AutoCAD knows that it should be highlighted red when it does that highlight. Now what I can do is I can place a number on that wire if I want to, or join it to a component or an existing wire network. So that's how you can show wires in your AutoCAD electrical drawings. That highlighted red because it was on an appropriate wire layer. When it wasn't on an appropriate wire layer, the SIMS layer, SYMS, it just showed as a white line on that layer, and it stood out. You could see, because it wasn't highlighted in the red, you could see that it wasn't an appropriate wire for the wire network. So use that show wires command to find all of the wires that aren't connected or all of the lines that aren't actually wires in your AutoCAD electrical drawings.